Is knowing your future through your birth chart or by palmistry can lead to codependency? Is it real? What are we supposed to do in life or with our lives? Why do we have to be codependent on something which is going to happen in life and we're not aware of it? Knowing your future is okay. When you go to a pundit or a Brahmin, they look at your birth chart and they say that, okay, you should do this, you should do that. This is how your future lies. That is okay. But the real deal is when it starts to hit your brain, that how should I drive my life? He gave us some knowledge, and I'm not completely, I'm not satisfied. I want to know more. I want to know more. So how this begins is, let's say you go to a pundit or a Brahmin, and they look at your birth chart. Your birth chart reveals that this is always going to happen. This had happened in your past. So when it resonates, what happens? You agree that, yes, this is all that's going to happen with me now. So what do you do then? You go back. You've learned. As your life is driven in that direction, when something goes wrong, you've been doing very well. When something goes wrong, what happens? We go back to the same person. And that person says, okay, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this. And then you go back again, and you try this, you try that. And something nice happens after several trials of this and that. Do this, do that. And then you keep moving forward. Something good happens, you keep doing that, and you keep moving forward. And then something happens again, you go back to the same person. This is codependency. You should not give the keys of your life in someone else's hand. It is your life. This body is your home. And the key, you have it in your hand. You should not give your key to someone else's hand. When it comes to codependency, you need to come out of it. You should not be nitya baddha. Nitya baddha means conditioned soul. Bhagavad Gita clearly says nitya baddha means conditioned soul. You're conditioned. Why? Someone else has it in the hands. This is not how you should live your life. It is okay to know something about your future. It is okay. There's nothing wrong in knowing about your future, what's going to happen. But when you start to get in detailing about your future, you are going to miss opportunities in life. Because you're codependent, in everything that you do, you're going to call and ask them, should I do this? Should I do that? Or should I, I want to start this. How do I do this? No. Does he know what is happening inside of you? Your thoughts, your emotions, your ideas is inside of you. It is not outside. He cannot see that. You see it. So when you're bound with that person, it becomes nitya baddha. which means conditioned soul. You're absolutely conditioned at the time when you're completely involved in them. Whatever they say, I'll do it. No, this is not Gurukula. Gurukula means where the master is teaching you what to do. Is he your master? No. He's just a fortune teller. He's telling you what your life is going to be and how you're going to driven it. But Bhagavad Gita is clearly saying that you should be the master of your own body. And how to do that, Bhagavad Gita is clearly saying in chapter 6, text 11. Sucho deshe patishtapate sthiram asanam atmanaha niti utsiram nati nicham chailajin kushottaram. This is exactly saying here. Sthiram asanam atmana. Sthiram asanam. Sthiram asanam means steady, well balanced. Now, how do you do that? Practice yoga by controlling the mind and the senses, purifying the heart, and fixing the mind on one point. What is that fixing the mind? Fixing the mind about your life. You know your future. He said something. You have it in your hand. Fixing the mind means you should know your direction, where you're heading. You should not be adhira. Adhira means where you've been disturbed by the outside influences. Just like when your pundit says, or a fortune teller says, that this is how it's going to happen in your life. Then what happens? You're shaken up. What you're supposed to do, you won't do that. This is adhira. You should be dhira. Dhira means you should be stable from inside, well balanced. No one can shake you. Your ideas, your thoughts, and you built your life. No one else does it. It is a fact. And then it says, purifying the heart. Why does he say that? I'll explain to you on this. Purifying the heart means, let's say, a painter is painting. What does a painter do? He has several colors. He has blue, red, yellow, green, all kinds of color in that plate. Now what does he do? He wants to do something different. Then he mixes red with blue, black with white, or green with yellow. Or he mixes 3-4 colors together, and then he paints it. So what am I trying to say here is that enjoyment, the mother of enjoyment is variety. Just like the painter is mixing the color, the variety is inside a heart, and it's not purifying because you've not filtered those desires and they're mixed up in your heart. Now I shall do this, I shall do that. This should be stopped. Srila Prabhupada clearly said, the mother of enjoyment is variety. The day you purify your heart, you can utilize that variety in the right direction. How? Knowledge, self-reflection, understanding your emotions, your thoughts, filtering from your heart all the desires that are not good for you, not good for your growth. So that codependency will be out. As soon as you realize that you are heading to the right direction, you purified your heart, your mind has the right thought that will build your future. You are in the right direction and your life is heading in the right way. This is what Bhagavad Gita is saying. And then when you are in the mode of someone else's, if the Pandit is saying do this, do that, then what happens? You're under the impression of Maya. Now you're codependent. So what the Maya is doing is, Tibir guna mayir bhavir ibhi mohitam. Deluded by three modes of Maya. What are we doing here is, when that Pandit says, do this, do that, instead of being independent and self-reflection, we are deluded by Maya. All kinds of anxiety, all kinds of fear develops in us. And it's really hard to come out of it. What does the Maya means actually? That what is not what is appears to be. What is not appears to be is Maya. And then you turn into Nitya Badha. Nitya Badha after you are under the impression of Maya. Maya means which does not appears. What does not appears? Fear, story in your head, and all of those things that come into your head. Let's say a pundit says that you're going to die soon. What happens? You're going to start building stories. Are you dying? Do you have any disease? That is real. At some point you're going to die. But if a birth chart says you're going to die real quick, are you going to die? No. But you'll die someday. Why do you think about death? Krishna says you should live an abundant life. Present moment. You should not be Nityabada. This is Nityabada, which does not appears. The fortune teller has given you. Now it's going to procrastinating in your head. Instead of being in the present moment, you can be more productive in many ways. But by getting into the detailing of your life will make you codependent. Please understand this. Self-reflection is a powerful tool that Bhagavad Gita teaches us. You should come out of the clutches of knowing everything, because when you know everything, you lag behind in getting the experience of life. You won't gain much knowledge because you know what it is. And therefore you won't do this, you won't do that. But that's not it's supposed to be. You should be Dida. You should learn how to gain knowledge. You should be in the present moment. You should work on your goals. You should work on your emotions, your thoughts. Purify your heart and make a better choice in life. So it is my humble request that please learn from your mistakes. Know your future, but do not know everything about it. Don't get into detailing. No codependency. Be independent and learn how to be strong as an individual. Take the power in your hand. You've got the future in your hand. Be patient, work on your goals, and make it a statement that you can achieve what you want, but it will take some time. When you have patience, when you have peace in you, that's the time you know you're in the right direction. If anything you do bringing you anxiety, then don't do it. Gain some more knowledge and then move forward. It is a sign from the universe that whatever you do while you're achieving your goal, if it doesn't bring you any peace within you, then you need to gain some more knowledge. So may Krishna bless you all. And please, please, please like, subscribe, and share to as many as you want. It is my humble request that this channel is truly based on giving you the right knowledge and drive your life in the right way, in the right direction, to heal you, to give you extremely true knowledge about life. So may Krishna bless you all. God bless you, and may you have an abundant, sweet life. God bless you all, and Hare Krishna.